Hello and good morning, everybody. We are going to make some pancake syrup, or what I call brown sugar syrup. Just all depends what everybody calls it. Now, what you want is, of course, brown sugar, because it's called brown sugar syrup. Now, what I am doing is I have 4 cups of brown sugar in there, and I'm going to put 2 cups of water. For every 4 cups I use 2 cups. And it just makes it easier if you do the 4 and then do the 2, because it's 2 cups, 2-cup measuring cup. But anyway, now what you want to do, of course, I'm doing it twice. I thought I edited this out, but anyway, you're going to want to stir it to break down the brown sugar. I do have it turned on. You want to get it up to a boil. You want to boil it for 3 minutes, which you're going to see in a minute. I'm stirring it to break it down, get all the clumps out, make it nice and smooth and beautiful. And you want to bring it up to boil for 3 minutes because that brings it up to the proper temperature for that word that I can't think of right now. Oh yeah, soft gel point, I think it's called. I honestly can't remember. But anyway, so you do this for 3 minutes. Don't stop stirring. Promise you this, do not stop stirring, because if you do, you are going to have a mess all over the place. Okay, so I'm done my 3 minutes. Now what I'm doing is I'm adding. Is adding a word? No, adding. I am adding in my flavorings. I can talk today. Holy kittens. I add in, I think it was the 2 tablespoons in the end of maple flavoring, because I like having that maple flavor, so that it tastes like maple syrup, because I use these to make my maple beans. Yes, I had to use the bottom of the salt shaker because I couldn't get the salt out of the top. Always add the salt. I do have the burner turned off at this point. Now we're going to give it a taste, make sure it's all right. Like I said, I do believe I add another tablespoon of the maple flavoring. But hey, get creative. Add your own flavorings. You can add some pecan flavoring, butter and pecan if you want. Dealer's choice on this one. Now, I use my pressure canner for water bath canning. And yes, I do heat my jars because I think it's a little weird that they say you don't need to, that it will sterilize in while it's boiling. I don't know. There's just something weird about that to me. So I sterilize my jars still. Now you want to fill this. I think it's supposed to be 1/4 inch to the top. I always do about, I think it's 1/2 inch if I remember right, because I've had some mishaps before. And for those people that say this is unsafe canning, you know what? Yeah, it is. It's not a recommended canning process or whatever. And this is the reason why I do it. This is seriously called a simple syrup. It is sugar and it's water. It's a simple syrup. The only difference is I don't have the fruit in it. So there's my justification on it. So I don't debubble this because it's pure liquid. Get a lid on it. Realize that's really hot. So then I get my oven pad there. Oven mitt. Words are not coming to me today. And then screw it on. Now I can this. I water bath can it for 20 minutes. You guys know how to do that, right? Get the water nice and hot. Put the jars in. Boil it. Make sure the water is 1 inch above. Boil it for the extended length of time. And then you can take the jars out. I leave them in until the water has calmed right down. And you can see there I don't lock it down. And then I pull the jars out. So my jars are actually in there for much longer than 20 minutes. But anyway, there are all the jars. Gorgeous, beautiful, lovely. Look at that. Just beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the nonsense of me talking. And I'll talk to you again soon.